really good team. They were fantastic offensively, spread you, put you in compromising situations. They shoot it at multiple spots, shoot off the bounce, off the catch, they share it. Played really hard, they were prepared, and they're a dangerous team come tournament time. And was eager to have a good performance in hopes of honoring our seniors the right way. Did a poor job of preparing our guys emotionally. Thought we were really good for 20, and then the second 20, they came out strong, and then both offensively and defensively, we just didn't respond well to adversity. And it happens on the road, and it's typical with all teams at this level in college basketball. It's tough to respond consistently the right way on the road. This was the first time I feel like all year at home we had that look in our eyes, like we've had the last couple in hostile environments against high level teams. And again, credit those guys, but we've got to be mentally tougher than that. We got disconnected early second half, and it snowballed on us.
Questions?
Jackson did speak, Coach. I know you just said that, you took the blame, but Jackson also kind of talked about player accountability right now. I mean,
We've all got to be more accountable, and that's who he is. He's the epitome of culture. He is.
Mike, you starred the seniors. Just how important was that decision for you? And you left them out there, and what did you see when all 5 seniors were out there on the floor together?
A few of our seniors I thought played really hard and left out there. And Jackson was one of those guys. Should have got the ball to Braylon more. He was wide open on some high-low mismatches. They do a ton of switching, of course, and they get you thinking and sometimes overthinking with a lot of their changing defenses and switching. And something that we worked on a ton the last couple of days, knowing Braylon was going to have guards on him a bunch, and heck, he had Nick Honor guarding him and Hodge guarding him at times. A million, and we just did a poor job with our interior passing when he's open. He goes 5 of 5. He should have had more attempts. Eder, Mardrez. I talked about Eder a little bit. Mardrez, for him to bounce back. And he did some good things too. I thought he left it out there.
Coach, you guys did a really good job in the first half. I felt like breaking Missouri's zone. Coming into the second half. What did you see? I'm sure you and the players are going to go back and look at that.
Yeah.
But what did you see in real time for that second half? Like, what were some of the struggles or challenges that you guys had with the defense?
We had some shots early. We had some open threes early second half, and we had a couple of shots at the rim that didn't go. And we weren't quite as sharp defensively. And we closed out short a couple times to shooters, and they go in, and we weren't quite as sharp offensively. I mean, it's how we responded. We got good looks versus their zone in the first. They didn't zone us in the second half. Their man-to-man was pretty sharp, and our first 8 seconds, our early clock offense off of makes or misses was non-existent in the second half. And again, that's an example of responding. They go on a 5-0 run, a little bit slower to take the ball out of bounds. I get the ball on an outlet. Pitch heads are open. What are we calling? What are we doing? Overthinking. First half, I thought we played downhill. Our early clock offense was really productive. We did less play calling in the first 20 than we really had probably all season. And when we didn't turn it over, got really good looks. Second half, our offensive responses again to those made field goals was subpar, and that's something we're going to continue to work on.
Thank you, Coach.
You talk about the responses in the second half. Just bigger picture, it feels like that's sort of been an issue all year.
Yes.
What would you say that says overall, second half struggles?
It's part of the process of building and learning how to win consistently, and every team and program goes through it. The more you win, the more winning experience you have, the more you understand how important responding to adversity is, responding to success is. A lot of the little things. in addition to responding, you know, we can talk about, culture and basketball character and all those things. Physical toughness too. There were a bunch of loose balls and 50-50 rebounds that they can't get all of them. We gotta get some of them. And we've stressed and drilled, whether or not we dribble out of loose balls or we get on the floor and we go after them. And when you're playing a team that's going to the NCAA tournament, you know, you've got to want it more, especially at home. And there were a couple loose balls that, when it was close, that we've got to come up with. We've got to want it more than that. We've just got to be better.
Everybody at this point of the year is playing for something, right? I mean, these guys are obviously really jockeying for position, bubble, all that kind of stuff. What are you guys playing for at this point?
We're playing for our seniors today, you know, honor our seniors and have a chance to, we're one win away from tying the all-time school record, if I'm not mistaken, for home wins. Our guys do that. And, playing for each other, you know. 1, 2, 3 family, 1, 2, 3 team. You know, what are you saying in huddles? Does it mean something? And yeah, so first and foremost, it's that, you know, playing for one another. We got guys that like each other. And again, I'm as down as anyone, but our first 20 was pretty good. And we give up that late 3 from the cut. You know, they don't make a couple of those. We were blanketed all over them a couple times in the first half, but they can really shoot it. And we could have been up 4, could have been up 8 easily if we finished strong in the first half. So maybe I should say first 20, first 18 was really good. I don't know what that lead was late half. And then in that second half, man, they were more mentally tough. They responded better to our made field goals. You know, they responded better to their adversities. Probably a big reason they're going to the NCAA tournament.
Like, where